Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rijkaard cuts it out. There's the crossfield ball. Messi might just make this. Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi receives it in a wide position. And they've got rid. Taken back almost at once. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard knocks it out wide.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Spread neatly. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Goes for goal! No, not quite.
Camavinga clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Utrecht are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Matheus Cunha has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That is good alertness. Hazard. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Hazard. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe. Oh, that is chance for a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a good foot in there. Hazard. Decent progress down the left. Nuno Mendes. And he can clear it away. Corner it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich. Matheus Cunha. And it's Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Matheus Cunha. Played out to the right.
Utrecht certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Akanji. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Hazard. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
There will be one minute at a time.
Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Utrecht can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Matheus Cunha. Thinks about the shot. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Batasagi. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. The Mecha. And this is Hazard. Matheus Cunha. And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Hazard gets through on his own. Shoots! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The attendance for this
McAllister.
match was 29,950.
Here's Matheus Cunha. Mbappe tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, again there's no way through. Mecha. Hazard. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kimmich. And it's McAllister. Here's Mathias Cunha. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that's a fine... It's real chance! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Girassi gets into a good position. And he's opted for the long pass.
Utrecht really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's found a way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Substitution in progress.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm trying to find the right word here. Does dreadful work?
And reclaimed it in a trice. Utrecht are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Messi, given the lift of his goal.
Salam Kilbala Hansit launching Gak Channel Bang.
Griezmann. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is... And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. That's very neat. Griezmann. Now Van de Ven. Son Heung-min producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for options for movement.
3 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a searching pass. Floated through. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Utrecht really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi making his two. Mbappe! Goal! You tracked! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got full. He's missed, but not by that far.
Valverde certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nuno Mendes. Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. There's the header! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. And this is Neymar. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kimmich. Messi. Matheus Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's Hazard! He And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Utrecht are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Messi. Now it's decent chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. That's the throw. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, sweet feet. And a chance! Quality ball. Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maciej Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Big header! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply...
And he shoots! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
McAllister. Here's Maciej Cunha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? He scored! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Everyone, please
Well,
welcome
for
to the
me,
field,
it's a lead that's thoroughly
players.
deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the finish! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, this does not... Real chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. Valverde. And it's Messi. Mbappe to McAllister. Kimmich. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Almost an hour gone. Nuno Mendes. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. Fernandez. Jimenez. Son Heung-min. And the counter is on. Casemiro. Mbappe. McAllister proves too strong. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Messi. McAllister. Son Heung-min.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He could be... Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
This is their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Jimenez getting this one clear.
Substitution.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. And this is Griezmann. Now this goes for a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Utrecht perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. 75 minutes played. Played out to the left flank. And here's Griezmann. Chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 78 minutes is number 8, Matheus Cunha.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Matheus Cunha. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, they can break here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field is number 15, Soboslai.
Well,
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Soboslai. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. Utrecht will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, that's clever. And this is Neymar. Kimmich. And he opts to go forward. McAllister. It's Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on to replace
That pass isn't the best.
Number 27, Adeyemi. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Breeze and the shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super find. He is through here. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has... And that will be it. Utrecht, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, there's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, it shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Akanji, and it's Fernandez. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. And the shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Utrecht are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
Matches Cunha! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. This looks promising. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Utrecht have scored 2 quick goals here. Foot in. And it's Messi. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Messi. And here's Azar. Akanji. Tries to play it through. And a chance! It's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Utrecht are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And back. Great chance! Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Oh, easy pickings there. Fernandez. Over to the left. Now it's Azar. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Matthias Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. They get a throw in. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga. Azar. Now it's Kane. Now it's Fernandez. Messi gets into some space. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Casemiro. And here's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Utrecht looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
McAllister does well to stand firm and defend it. Skims, and the shot! Has another go! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. It's a pretty loose pass. He's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandez. And Akanji. Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And the keeper read that really well.
Utrecht certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
They've played it short. Can he finish? And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back underway. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. Messi. He's in a great position. Chance, surely! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer.
Big chance! Tries a shot! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. He scores! And he is just...
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. But he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Decent chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. And it's Messi. Now it's Kimmich. There's the crossfield ball. Azar.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Kane. Kimmich. And the return pass. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played. Kamavinga. Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez. Back into the middle. Real chance! And that was very necessary. Now it's McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. Robertson. And it's Azar. Casemiro. Robertson. Matheus Cunha with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Van Dijk. And it's Casemiro. Not the most accurate pass. He's one-on-one. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Threads one in. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gains beyond the defence. And Casemiro. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Griezmann. No, he's not getting past him there. Fernandez. Saliba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Soboslai. Robertson. Kamavinga. Fernandez. Spread out to the left for Ferran Torres. 5 minutes to add. McAllister. Mbappe chasing after it. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandez. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Fernandez. Played into space. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! That's at the end. Utrecht can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. Utrecht are utterly focused on their objective
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
single
welcome
point
to
and the
today's
job
match.
is done. Can they do it? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Utrecht cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rijkaard. And Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Matheus Cunha. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's burst through. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Ball's gone out of play. De Jong. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Van der Ven cuts it out. And it's Hazard.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. McAllister. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Van der Ven. That's a sharp pass. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shot a goal. In he goes again. Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, delightful ball. Now, can he find a finish? Mbappe is the guilty party there. Now it's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. De Jong. Short changes him with that pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Camavinga. Matheus Cunha is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Utrecht certainly could do with a positive.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh no, this does not look good. Matías Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's a little off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Hazard. Has a look and plays it forward. Matías Cunha. This looks promising. Mbappe! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Matías Cunha. Some resolute defending there.
There will be 1 minute
Nuno
added time.
Mendes. Hazard. It's Hazard! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Messi. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Araujo does well to get it back. Balde. Can he get on the end of this?
Pretty robust defending.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
Takes a shot! There's it all! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nicked it back promptly. Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
PCA per
And that means just one
PSBG.
thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, what about it? Utrecht are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. And the shot! And that's gone route one. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matías Cunha. And it's Mendes. To Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good take in a good area. Kimmich. McAllister. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And a chance! Goal! Sporting! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's been cut out, well played.
Utrecht really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Messi. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Gets into some space. That looks a good cross. And he was only too happy to take that back. Van Dijk makes the interception. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Matthias Cunha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Thinks about the shot.
Utrecht really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard is going to run down the left wing. That's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Utrecht definitely struggled to get going.
Utrecht have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they are going up. And perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. See, we've already started here. Utrecht cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Nicely spread. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kimmich's cross. Oh, what a climb! Goal! You checked! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. And it's played... Mbappe! Decent enough try. Looking for options. Big chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Utrecht are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Kimmich looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi gets into some space. And it's slung out wide. And it's McAllister. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And here, chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi tries to play it through. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
McAllister, and that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is through here. It's gone for a throw-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played back in. Nice. Ended up in... Can he finish? And he's opted for the long pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's in a great position. Great chance! And it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for the run. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe goes for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling...
Can he finish? It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Utrecht have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Utrecht clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's McAllister. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gerson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Time and again they are repelled. Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way. He's having a shot! And here's Messi. Mbappe takes a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Succumbs to the pressure. Not the most accurate pass. Matthias Cunha threads one in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. McAllister. And he's gone backward here. Now the ball in. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
After 64
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, it's hit the post. Gerson. Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution.
Lookman in acres of space out wide. He's dribbled past his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, super find. Fadio. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Now it's Matthias Cunha. He's in a... And the shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance here to counter.
Number 8, Matthias Cunha. Number 40, Messi. Coming on the field, number 14.
Neither of these two want to come off second
number
best.
15, Soboslai. Number 27.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, in for the pieces! He's put it wide.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Griezmann gets a foot in here. And it's McAllister. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Back into the middle. Robertson with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Soboslai. Tries to pass it through. And this is Griezmann. And he shoots!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Santos are looking to go forward now. And here's Griezmann.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McAllister, Adeyemi. Utrecht looking to pass their way through. And there goes the final whistle. Utrecht are going up, and now they can dream.